Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon. We're back at the Kumar Lampak main stadium for the second contest from the same venue after a open that featured a Group 6 encounter. So for this contest, we have two teams in Jharkhand and Punjab taking on each other in what can be a possible decide off the fate definitely later in the stages. But at the moment, this is going to be a better of a contest because two teams are incredibly talented. Two teams are absolutely brimming with confidence, and they will like to showcase their best forward. They will like to bring forward the game that defines them the most, that defines their mindset the most. This is a Group 6 encounter coming live from the Command Nampak main stadium of the Hero 76 NFC Santosh Trophy. And we have Jharkhand taking on Punjab for the second encounter of the day from the Command Lampak main stadium. We'll try and show the playing 11 of both the sides. Here's the playing 11 for Jharkhand. It's Ankit Kujur, Kanho Murmu, Manjeet Karmali, Raisen Hansta, Somra Munda, Gorachand Mandi, Rohan Kachap, Shiv Shankar Kisku, Birsha Tudu, Rohit Tigda, and Shankar Rao. Wherein for Punjab, the starting 11 looks something like same, or here are the substitutes for Jharkhand rather. Sane Mohammad, Ghanshyam Murmu, Vivek Sirka, Lungnam Karain, Bosain Murmu, Sanjay Murmu, Vimal Kumar, Ajay Kisko, Vikram Sankho, Tarun Kumar Mahato, and Raman Lakra. And the starting 11 for Punjab: Harpreet Singh, Chetan Kumar, Rajat Kumar, Harpreet Singh, Jaginder Singh, Rohit Sheikh, Rajbir Singh, Manbir Singh, Sandeep Singh, Bhupinder Singh, and Gaurav. Wherein the subs for Punjab would be Gurteej Singh, Paramjeet Singh, Jang Bahadur Singh, Amarpreet Singh, Mohammad Rashid, Baljeet Singh, Akashdeep Singh, Bipul Kala, Satbir Singh, Abhishek Ratu, and Samsher Singh. We have Ranjit Kumar Halda taking over the reins of Jharkhand as the coach, wherein for Punjab it'll be an experienced man in Hardeep Singh, who has witnessed countless such encounters, who has stayed witness to the creaking of bones, to the creaking of crackling affairs, wherein the ball has ventured forth and back. The teams have ventured back and forth, and eventually coming together to stitch phenomenal wars. On your screen from the right to the left will be the team in maroon, Punjab. Well, on your screen from the left to the right will be Jharkhand in green. And it is Punjab that gets us underway for the second encounter of the day at the Command Lampak main stadium in a Group 6 fixture of the ongoing Hero 76 NFC Santosh Trophy. A bit of an early charge there from Jharkhand. Just hoping to keep the ball at their feet. Wanted to go for it early in the game, but then was divested of the possession. Now this is a golden delivery there from Jharkhand, almost scarring the Punjab box with all sorts of possible dynamite that they have in their ranks early in the contest. But as the footballing antiquity would have it, Punjab also has a very good defensive base that will allow them to try and attack the opposition on occasion. This is a brilliant ball from the left. A shot comes in and a phenomenal save there from Jharkhand, denying Punjab their opening shy at goal. It was an absolute beauty of a save from Ankit Kujur, extending his feet to the left and eventually parrying it away for the first corner of the day. Punjab early into business and having the first positive chance of the day to themselves. And we have just clocked 1 minute, 25 seconds. And we could have seen the opener, but nonetheless, it's a corner for Punjab. The opportunity still remains. The first set piece of the day for any of these two teams. The corner comes floating into the box. A very emasculated header there. Punjab right now will have to battle harder than what they are doing to rattle open the chains of Jharkhand. The ball lingering dangerously in the box of Jharkhand, they'll have to be a bit more careful because Punjab is a ruthless side. If you give them an iota of space, they are definitely not going to be pretty forgiving about the same. Jharkhand at the same time, they are a team that focuses more on stamina, that focuses more on endurance. So they have the ability to weather the storm. They have the ability to take a punch or two and come back in the game. They have a well-oiled midfield who can actually make all the difference in the world if it starts going. But Punjab has another shy at goal, this time from range. However, the shot was not on target. Not on target. Some early heat right now being endured by Jharkhand as Punjab comes knocking on the doors louder and louder with every passing second. Jharkhand now just taking the ball slow, trying to slow down the tempo of the game, trying to bring the game to their own speed that would force Punjab to play a different or deploy a different strategy altogether. But it's just the start of the game, it's just 3 minutes in the clock. So there's a long way to go, a lot of features of the game, a lot of aspects of the game to be covered, a lot of drama, a lot of windings, twists, and turns to unravel, and a lot of change in the fate of the contest to come forward. But Punjab right now has pressed their feet hard on the accelerator as Jharkhand keeps on struggling. They're currently weathering a barrage of Punjab attacks at the moment. They are caught in the eye of the storm, and Punjab will like to make it count. Punjab will like to get something categorical going their way. Punjab's all set to launch a delivery into that mix. They have quite a few heads waiting for that ball. And the corner comes in. However, that won't really be of significant import to Punjab at the moment because Jharkhand did have the time and space to recover the ball for themselves, and the referee's whistle was also blown. And free kick now in favor of Jharkhand. Punjab with a bit of a high press early in the game, just trying to leave Jharkhand a bit phased than they usually are because they are a team that's brimming with energy, that's brimming with stamina. So as longer as the game gets, it's gonna be like playing into their own strengths. So Punjab will have to try and figure out an early opener for themselves. If they allow Jharkhand to slot into this game, this will be very difficult for Punjab to try and rattle open the Jharkhand defenses. However, as the proceedings go, it has so far been all Punjab. A decent cross coming in from the right, but not really something that would usually be troubling the goalkeeper, Harpreet Singh, who came out of a station and collected it comfortably at the end of the day. It's 5 minutes on the clock, and Punjab already been close to the goal not once but twice. And now here's another throw in for Punjab, this time from the left. Jharkhand will need all their men back in their own defenses to try and stall the cascade of attacks that Punjab has unleashed upon them at the moment. Punjab once again from the left does a decent piece of work there, tries to evade the scrimmage of feet from Jharkhand that was stationed along to thwart any possible opportunity that may try and sneak in through those small crevices that are right now being created by Punjab. The ball stays with Punjab. Jharkhand desperate to stay afloat, to stay on their feet, to deny Punjab over and over again. It's going to be a long 90 minutes for Jharkhand, but they are a team that has always got back up on their feet despite taking a tumble once or twice. This is what defines the team. This is what makes Jharkhand a very, very special side as well. Despite all the challenge that they are up against, despite all the battle that they are up against, they never give up. They have never relinquished or capitulated. They fight till the final whistle blows. Wherein Punjab, on the contrary, are an extremely attacking side. Now, in order for them to be thwarted, Jharkhand will have to defend with all possible resources that will be there in their repertoire. Here's a chance for Jharkhand. Cross comes in from the right, a shooting opportunity. But he overdid his turn and eventually ended up conceding possession back to Punjab. However, Punjab couldn't take the ball far away because the ball's back at the feet of Jharkhand. That was a brilliant chest strap, hoping for one of the players, one of the attackers to lay claim to the same. but it doesn't seem like. And slowly, with every passing minute, Jharkhand is enforcing them onto the game. They started coming forward, they started asking a few questions, even though not as concrete as Punjab have asked in the first opening few minutes. But they are coming closer and closer to the required stipulations that you'd usually expect them to showcase when a big contest comes knocking on the doors. They are a lot more resolute now after the first 5 minutes of action. They are pretty firm in their stance of keeping the ball in their control. They're doing a decent job of coming forward, of trying and probing the opposition defense. The ball stays with Jharkhand, takes their time, does a brilliant turn, sends it forward, but straight into the arms of Harpreet Singh, and that really be bothering him at any cost. He rolls the ball down back at the feet of Punjab after that initial salvo that was stitched together by Punjab. Right now, the last 3 to 4 minutes have belonged entirely to Jharkhand, and now Jharkhand are a lot more active and dynamic side in the midfield. They're dominating the midfield at the moment, and that is exactly what is allowing them the space, the opportunity, the leeway, the advantage that they want going in their way to create those opportunities. But Punjab as well, pretty defiant and resolute in order to stall all these attacking opportunities. Now this has already been a frenetic encounter for the first 9 minutes of action. Both the teams coming up, challenging each other's supremacy. Both the teams focused on building some decent box-to-box action, putting in those attacking outfits, putting in that attacking quotient together in order to probe their opposition at all their glory. A rare stoppage in the game where a Jharkhand player went down. Slightly, there's a slight clip on from the back. He's back on his feet now, looking to create some space, looking to create some opportunity, looking to crack open the defenses. Jharkhand, we already mentioned that Jharkhand is a great side. All you need them to do is just regain their stride, and they have. There was a long-range effort coming in from Jharkhand, but definitely it lacked direction, it lacked power, and it eventually went out of the bounds of play, imparting a goal kick now in favor of Punjab. It's been a while since Punjab have come knocking in the opposition half. It's been a while since Punjab has managed to stitch together an attack that would actually embody or encapsulate their early salvo and belligerence. That's a decent ball, but deflected away by a leaping header from Jharkhand. And now Jharkhand has the ball back in their favor. Quickly stitches a pass, a short one, and now plays it towards the far right. Another long ball created forward, but well defended there by Punjab. And the ball's fallen back for Jharkhand again. Quickly takes a turn, keeps the ball under his control, plays it amongst themselves, keeping it as simple as he can. No hurries whatsoever. Jharkhand once again trying to get forward the ball, maybe create or sneak in one of those opportunities, but they are a bit too scrappy at the moment, despite that attacking intent, despite the passion and the hunger that they have right now. Their execution hasn't really been great. They've created those chances, they started coming off the block, they've shaken off those early jitters, and that is exactly what makes them a very dangerous side. But at the end of the day, it is goals that win you matches, and if you want goals going your way, you have to be a lot more precise, a lot more incisive, and definitely a lot more ingenious in terms of creating those opportunities. You simply cannot just resort to one brand of football or just one avenue of attack that has paid dividends. You have to keep on testing your opposition from all ends, and that was a decent ball created for Jharkhand, come all the way from the right, and before the goalkeeper could have had a say at it, the ball did cross the line, imparting the first free kick in favor of Jharkhand. A chance for them to try and probe the opposition defense once again, a chance for them to try and send in a cross into the opposition half, or rather into the opposition penalty box. He floats in the corner, a thumping header, but straight into the arms of Harpreet Singh. Harpreet Singh is a seasoned campaigner under the woodwork, and believe me, if you want to beat him, you will need a lot more than what you just witnessed. Jharkhand will definitely have to start firing a lot more vehemently than what they are doing at the moment. Punjab, on the contrary, will have to regain their focus. They'll have to rebuild and reshape their entire attacking unit that can bring them back into the game. Punjab with the free kick now. Sends a brilliant ball. The goalkeeper came out of his line and eventually parried it away. The danger lines were cleared. The ball still stays with Punjab. However, the first touch was a bit of a letdown there for the player onto that far right. And now he's struggling to keep the ball under his control. But does manage to get a corner in his team's favor. That's some decent work from Punjab. He probably could have done better if the first touch would have been better. But the first touch somehow seemed weirdly out of context and it seemed a bit too heavy, getting out of play. And this is a corner now in favor of Punjab. And up for them to try and create another chance after a long time. Once again, a very tame corner coming in. And the referee quickly blowing the whistle, giving away a free kick in favor of Jharkhand at the moment. It has so far been an electric encounter, an electric exchange that both sides have managed to put up. This is a chance, however, but Punjab does a decent job of keeping the ball in their control. Takes a nice twist and a turn, plays it between the defenders, and eventually the long ball coming in, but chested down by Jharkhand. This is an opportunity for Jharkhand. Sends in a brilliant ball towards the four. However, Punjab absolutely alert and vigilant about the opportunity, heading it safely into the arms of Harpreet, saying no damage done whatsoever, and it's a decent piece of effort staved away by Punjab at the moment. And right now, Punjab is on the offensive again. Sends in a brilliant scarring delivery there. The goalkeeper, Ankit Kujor, had to outleap his marker and collect it. And this is the chance again. A bit of a quick exchange onto those wings, and Punjab had to show a bit of readiness there in their defense, and they did actually come out with distinction in somewhat of a predicament as Jharkhand was pressing pretty much on the higher side. The ball's back with Jharkhand, however. They're doing a decent job, and they are right now trying to sneak in a chance, but Punjab absolutely alert, knowing where the ball is, and definitely using their situational awareness to the fullest extent. Another opportunity now. Just hoping that they can keep the ball under control. Things are getting a bit too scrappy there in the middle. This is the chance for Punjab. Lets one fly and drags it wide. Showing the audacity now. Now this is so far, this has been a brilliant encounter. Both the teams just not willing to accept that they right now can take the heat. They're just coming forward. They do not want to believe that defense is the best possible source of attack. They want to come forward attacking at each other. They are attacking at their fullest extent. They have unloaded themselves upon each other. Just a few moments back, Punjab had another opportunity knocking on the doors as they let one of those long ranges fly. However, it was not on target, and despite a full stretch dive from the goalkeeper, definitely the ball was nowhere close to the goal. That could have troubled Punjab. Now on a bit of a high press there, Jharkhand forced to deal a hand, forced to take those balls for throw-ins that could have easily been controlled. Maybe he was a bit too late as well. The ball's fallen back for Punjab again. Another brilliant ball being sent in from the left. The goalkeeper, Ankit Kujor, being very specific, showcasing his aquiline reflexes, takes a quick catch and eventually rolls it down to his own player. It's Jharkhand on the run again. From the right, taking their time, quickly stitching together another forward ball this time, but headed clear by Punjab. No troubles whatsoever. A chance again for Jharkhand. Can he get some shooting space ahead of him? But Punjab not willing to allow that Punjab has made it very clear if Jharkhand needs something going their way, they will have to earn that. A long ball now, the ball being kept in play by Jharkhand. The referee says the ball did not cross the line. Let's get the ball rolling. Let's get the game on. And this is exactly what's happening. A shot comes in from Jharkhand. However, that had too much elevation been behind it that eventually made the ball sail over the woodwork. 17 minutes of the clock. And it has so far been an electric encounter of two highly attacking sides, showcasing their mindset, showcasing their belief in tenet and ethos of what aggression looks like. Especially Punjab started the game on a very seraphic note, followed by Jharkhand coming forward. This is a golden opportunity where Jharkhand came knocking on the doors again, almost trying to sneak past the ball behind an advancing goalkeeper into the back of the net. But fortunate there, Harpreet Singh managed to prune down the angle, eventually cutting short any possible hopes at the moment if Jharkhand had any in this opportunity. This would have been a very, very call. However, the Punjab goalkeeper Harpreet Singh once again standing tall, timing his run to perfection, making it a show of absolute assertion of himself. And now here's a throw-in favor of Punjab. The game has been pulsating, but from one end to the other. And that is why it has so far been a battle. It has so far been a phenomenal display of teams, all set to put forth their best foot. A long throw coming in there. Jharkhand not really able to control the ball. The ball's back with Punjab again. A few short passes now between Punjab. Plays it to the defender in its own box. It's taking all the time in the world. There is a press, however, from Jharkhand. That won't really be a phasing moment for Punjab, who has seemed pretty confident on the ball. They seemed decent, and same goes for Jharkhand as well. They've been pretty decent when it comes to defense. They've been very solid, and when it comes to attack, well, they have definitely created the avenues of attack, but they have failed to utilize them. Like, you may have all the weapons at your behest, but unless they fire, the weapons will not make any significant effect. A long ball being attempted to be sent from the right, but nothing much from the delivery because it was a bit too high and it evaded the leaping head of a Punjab attacker. Ball stays with Punjab. They're playing the short passes. They are making life as excruciating as they can for Jharkhand with those short passes. A cross comes in from the right, but Jharkhand pretty alert about their situations, about their players, and about situational awareness that they need to have. They've showcased pretty much of an impeccable game reading that has allowed them to clear up any chance. This could have been another danger looming on the horizon. A cross coming in from the right, and Punjab trying to steer it into the back of the net. But once again, Ankit Kujor, being absolutely phenomenal under the woodwork, takes a comfortable catch at the end of the day, snuffing out any possible opportunities lurking around the corner in favor of Punjab. It's 21 minutes on the clock, and it has been an absolutely thunderous display between two sides who are all set to showcase their attacking prowess, two sides who are willing to put everything on the line in order to secure those three important points, those bragging rights that would give them a head start in the Group 6 encounters. In the opening encounter of the Group 6, where two teams were in terrific display in the first game between Chandigarh and Manipur. It was Manipur who walked away with the bragging rights. And now Jharkhand has a chance to break free. They have had a fine run from the right. Eventually, that cross was a pretty mediocre one, an extremely modest cross coming in from the right, making no damage whatsoever, no dent at all, getting straight into the arms of the goalkeeper Ankit Kujor. And now Punjab, rather sorry, in the arms of Harpreet Singh. It was a save from Punjab. Now Punjab has a brilliant opportunity to send it across from the right. And another opportunity goes begging. This should have been connected. There were three attackers on the prowl for Punjab, and yet they couldn't produce that all-important touch that could have seen the ball rolling into the back of the net, imbricating itself into the net, announcing Punjab's salvo coming to pass. However, Jharkhand stays alive because nobody could connect with the ball, and now Jharkhand has an offensive of their own, a brilliant cross from that left wing, but it was evade the extended head of any Jharkhand player waiting in the mix for a chance that could have been glanced towards the goal. Now this is some superior brand of attacking belly-green football from both sides ravenous to find the back of the net, both sides ravenous to cross that promised land beyond the goal line. Now this is a bit of a confusion there between these two sides, wherein Punjab had to put in a staunch defensive act towards the end. But at the end of the day, the flag went up, thereby clarifying that any danger or any peril that could have been there around the horizon for Punjab has passed away. And a long ball sent forward. Jharkhand in a bit of a race there to see the ball clearing away the lines. And thereby Punjab will have to wait for another opportunity going their way, because right now the possession will be at the feet of Jharkhand. This has been a topsy-turvy encounter, a pulsating battle of two sides, of two well-oiled units readily jousting for supremacy at the Kuman Lampak main stadium, as the second battle in the same venue on a Sunday is underway. Now the goalkeeper of Punjab coming out there and eventually putting in a staunch defensive act by kind of involving his body to stave away the Jharkhand player, helped Punjab to stay afloat in this fixture. This was a brilliant ball, and the goalkeeper had to come out to take away the opportunity that would have otherwise befallen Jharkhand at the moment. He keeps his castle intact. He keeps the citadel intact. Harpreet Singh, he is an experienced campaigner. He knows the nitty-gritties of the game. He knows what needs to be done in order to keep the integrity of his citadel intact under the pump. Similarly, Jharkhand is a team that knows very well how to go past defenses that may seem impregnable per se, but when they come knocking on the doors, even the hardest of doors ram open. It's 25 minutes right now, and what a battle we have witnessed. The men in green, Jharkhand, presenting some terrific action in both the departments, wherein Punjab, despite being a bit too sloppy in their defensive third, has been exhilaratingly beautiful and exotic in their attacking unit. This is what makes Punjab such a well-oiled team, and similarly, this is what makes Jharkhand a team to savor. And this is what makes this contest between Punjab and a clash of the Group 6 titans. A lot of ground to be covered, a lot of ground to be covered. And an opportunity now coming from the left. Punjab sends in another brilliant cross. Despite a bit of a tantalizing time or tantalizing curl for the Punjab attacker, the ball simply evaded away that opportunity, or the player who was actually lurking around. This could have been a golden opportunity indeed. But nonetheless, the ball goes out of play. A quick throw now in favor of Jharkhand. Sends it forward, but Punjab managed to regain possession and now can actually drive forward. An opportunity at their feet, a chance for them to drive harder, but then again slams it straight at the feet of a Jharkhand player. Now here's an opportunity for Jharkhand to try and break free. It's a 3v2 situation. However, the help is arriving, and the help has arrived. And here's a chance for Jharkhand to send in a cross again. A pretty poor cross at the end of the day, allowing Punjab to regain possession, but Jharkhand has managed to snatch it back. Here's a chance for them. There comes in the cross, but not too far away. But the ball stays alive at the feet of the Green Army, and they can keep it rolling in their favor, despite right now it'll be a lot more difficult to crack open the melee of boots that Punjab has managed to enforce in their own rear guard. Another long ball coming in, but deflected away by Punjab. Punjab doing a decent job here. Here's a chance for Jharkhand. Quickly sends in a ball forward, but Punjab takes care of it with distinction. Takes a quick twist and a turn, sends it to the right. Takes their time, a bit of a shimmy down the center, and plays it comfortably to its own player, keeping the heat intact, keeping the speed of the game intact. Both the sides are not willing to settle down anything less than a goal at the moment. A shot comes in, but a phenomenal block from the Punjab defender, forcing the ball or forcing the game to stop. And right now, the Punjab goalkeeper will eventually clear away the lines, given the fact that one of their players have taken a hit. It was mainly while blocking the ball he must have taken the hit, but nonetheless, well, it's good to see he's getting back on his feet, and that is what matters, because at the end of the day, what football is like, nobody wants, like, you may be rivals on field, but nobody wants you to be enemies. Nobody wants your players to be down or your opposition players to be down, and that is the beauty of the game. Like, football at times can be a very cruel game, but at the same time, football at times can also be a beautiful game. A bit of a scrambled affair there, midair. Both the players just uh, fighting it against each other in order to gain possession. And eventually, at the end of the day, it was Punjab that came out on top. Now, another ball sent forward. Punjab desperately trying to keep the ball in their favor. A player took a tumble, hoping that a penalty will be awarded, but eventually it was a goal kick that was awarded. The referee quickly rushing over to the player to ensure he's doing all right. He'll probably not need medical support at the moment, which is a good sight to watch. And the goal kick now in favor of Jharkhand. The beauty of this match has so far been the speed with which both teams have come forward battling against each other. Both the kind of pace that has been with all the attacking actions that these two teams want to try and test their opposition against. Now, Punjab keeping the possession at their feet, not really able to crack open one of those infringements that they have stitched so far to the opposition half. So this is going to be even a lot more difficult for both sides to try and crack open the rear guard that they have at their end. It's a throw in now in favor of Jharkhand. Punjab being pegged back into their own half, even though the tempo of the game has slightly come down in the last couple of minutes, going by tremendous fast-paced action. Here's another long ranger coming in from Jharkhand, but that was well taken care of by the defense, and eventually this is going to be a throw in now in favor of Punjab. Now, pretty rudderless effort at the end of the day. It should well directed and should have been taken care of firmly, but that was not taken care of, and eventually the ball goes back at the feet of Punjab at the moment, and eventually it'll be Jharkhand who will reclaim the possession and have a throw in. They'll probably try and create something long, try and create a set piece maybe. This has been the trend of football of late at the moment, and they will try to make this somewhat of a similar display. Jharkhand taking their time right now. It's been a pretty fast-paced encounter. It is going to be a long throw going by the stunts of the player. He'll probably try and cover some ground before he launches it into the box. And here comes a long throw there, a header, but not a well taken header, and cleared away once again. And Jharkhand still comes close enough. Another throw. Is it going to be another long range effort or another long range throw coming in? Or is it going to be a short one? Most likely it's going to be a long one. Trying and probe Punjab, force Punjab into making a save. That is exactly what the tenet of their team will be right now. But not a decent header. The ball still stays with Jharkhand. However, Punjab this time pretty alert of the situation, clearing away their lines. The ball right now stays with Jharkhand and he sends in another long ball there. However, the Punjab defender, pretty alert of what was coming his way and eventually heads it to safety. There's a brilliant ball being sent, scarring towards that far left. And a desperate attempt to head that towards the goal was thwarted when a Punjab defender came crashing over and eventually heading it away to safety. That was a brilliant ball, and nonetheless, it was a glorious opportunity for Jharkhand to try and sneak their noses ahead in the game. Another long range throw. This is the third long range throw coming in a span of a minute and probably 20 odd seconds to try and showcase their set piece ability, attempting a back volley, but not quite full. The ball bobbling up a bit too awkwardly for the Jharkhand attackers, not them that they were looking forward to, even not a header if they wanted to put in one. And the game's gone out. The ball's gone out of bounds, eventually gifting a throw in. Now Jharkhand has the ball back in their favor. And a brilliant piece of twist and turn, forcing Punjab to deal a hand where he had to commit a foul, a cumbersome one actually. A free kick now in favor of Jharkhand. And we have Gorachand Mandi, who initially stepped up for the free kick, but now has stepped away from the ball. Sends in a brilliant ball forward. However, it didn't seem like that any Jharkhand player was going to reach that, despite a bit of movement that they showcased. That's the best part. But nonetheless, at the end, if you're not incisive enough, if you're not audacious enough to try and perform something extraordinary when all your salvo has met a cul-de-sac at one end, I don't think those goals are going to come. They'll have to think out of the box. They'll have a different strategy. They'll have to try and find open a crevice that can help them to get that all important goals. Right now, both the teams are pretty high on defense. Both the teams have shown some terrific control of the defense. They have shown high, well-oiled defensive units, very much in cohesion with each other, that has staved away each other in significant proportions. Here's a corner, however, for Punjab, a chance for them to get themselves ahead in the game, to draw first blood. But the corners that they have taken so far haven't really been great. They have been pretty low and flat. That has been comfortably taken care of by Jharkhand. Can this be a better delivery? Only time shall reveal. And he sends the ball into the mix. The last two were pretty obtuse. A chance here for Punjab. However, the goalkeeper eventually coming to the fore, coming to the deliverance of Jharkhand, and the referee quickly blowing his whistle, announcing that there was a bit of foul play involved, most likely while the goalkeeper went to collect the ball. A bit of a tussle with that Punjab player. Both of them now seems to be in pain. It's Chetan Kumar from Punjab who collided with Ankit Kujur, and the medical help has been summoned. Both seems to be contorting in pain. Not really a great sight for any of these teams. But at the end of the day, football is a body contact game, and injuries like these are pretty much common. I mean, you have to be always on your feet, and no matter whatsoever you do, you would still know that when injury comes knocking, because that's what football is. Like we always say, that it can be a very beautiful sport. Similarly, it can be a very cruel sport as well. Uh, it's good to see that the goalkeeper's back on his feet and the Punjab player. And the game has restarted again. The ball's back with Jharkhand. And a long range effort, once again, one of the main missing factors of this contest has so far been the execution of these two sides. They have been pretty high on the attacking intent, but no matter whatever is your intent, no matter what efforts you manage to put in, if your finishing is not that great, if your execution isn't that great, then it's going to get a lot more difficult every passing second and every passing day. Punjab once again on the prowl, looking for an opportunity there. There's still a man down. The player who took the blow is still out of the field, and they try and turn it towards the center. That's a brilliant piece of footwork there, allowing Punjab to regain possession of the ball in convincing manner. But the kind of pressing that Jharkhand has managed to do, at least uh, in this rodeo, it has forced Punjab to make movements that they were not very comfortable moving there, to move pretty fast in order to keep the ball away from Jharkhand. And this is what happens when you start pressing harder. We can see Hardeep Singh keeping a keen eye on affairs. Hardeep Singh has always been a very experienced campaigner when it comes to coaching bigger teams. He's had the experience, he has the knowledge. At the same time, Jharkhand, under the chaperonage of Ranjit Kumar Haldar, has seemed pretty decent so far. And this fixture, despite the fact that it has not produced any goal, but nonetheless, it has produced some decent football from both sides. And trying to create that chance here, but this time the ball will be going out of play. Not really a decent pass, but nonetheless, the ball stays with Punjab. And it's gone out of bounds. Here's a throw in now in favor of Punjab. Another long ball, a bit of a push there. The ball, however, stays with Punjab, takes a decent turn, staves away his marker. There's some space ahead for Punjab. However, the resultant shot rammed straight into a Jharkhand player and eventually went out for a corner. This was a crackling opportunity, a chance for Punjab to try and unload that effort that they were so desperately looking forward to. However, the ball was not really going their way, but a corner nonetheless. A corner that they can actually try and utilize in their favor. Can they use that? Sends in a long cross from that right. A team header. The goalkeeper has spilled the ball, however. But eventually in the second go, Ankit Kujur does manage to reclaim the possession of the ball. It was a bit of a slip up there. However, nonetheless, he's kept a keen eye on the proceedings and he's managed to hold on to the ball. The ball's back now in favor of Punjab. Tries a decent chance. Tries to use that right wing. Does a bit of a shimmy in that right channel. Gets back at the feet of Jharkhand again. Now Jharkhand trying to drive from that left wing. Not a decent pass, however. Punjab had it covered anyway. But nonetheless, it was not at all directed towards the player in the central channel. That was definitely the idea. And now the ball going out of play here, allowing Punjab to get a throw. Only time shall reveal that how good are they going to be. Only time shall reveal will they get that all important opener that can set the difference between the two sides. But right now, let's enjoy the fragments of football that these two teams have staged. Now, this is a fine run from the right. Almost managed to sneak in a connection with the ball and send in that cross. But Jharkhand putting in a pacey affair onto that side and eventually thwarting that opportunity. Now here's a chance for Jharkhand again. This time they've managed to find the ball onto that far right. A golden opportunity coming floating from the right and eventually fizzing away for a throw in now. Punjab desperate for the possession of the ball. But not really able to control it. However, they do manage to get the ball, but again, that first touch letting them down, and Jharkhand has an opportunity, has a lot of space ahead of them, shooting chance for them as well. However, they took a bit too more longer on the ball, and now they have played it onto that far right, just hoping if they can send in that cross, sends in a brilliant cross. However, Punjab very alert and vigilant on the chance. Another long-range effort come floating in, but it would sail over the woodwork, so no troubles whatsoever for Punjab. And as things stands, as we are headed towards the final minute of the ongoing first half between Jharkhand and Punjab, as things stand, it has so far been an exciting affair of football with both sides pumping out adrenaline at the highest possible order. Both sides pumping out attack after attack. However, the lack of execution, the lack of precision and forward has actually thwarted them from getting a goal. Another chance, once again falling at the feet of Punjab. However, the flag was already up, thereby signifying the fact, or thereby signaling the fact that it was offside. So even if he would have connected with that chance, that would not have counted. And now Jharkhand has got the ball rolling back again. We are almost in the dying embers of the regulation time of first half, and now Hardeep Singh darting forward from his line, eventually collecting it without any troubles whatsoever. Now quickly sends it forward. And the ball's back at the feet of Jharkhand again. Takes their time. Now quickly sends a through ball, hoping that one of the Jharkhand players can reach that. But the ball was absolutely directionless and didn't really create any possible ripple in the fabric of the game that would have made some reverberating noises for both the sides. And now it's getting a bit too lackluster at the moment. They're keeping it box to box, but it's all getting too easy for the goalkeeper to collect it. No decent positive ball right now coming from both the sides. I believe both of them are trying to get back into the tunnel, just waiting for their opportunities, just thinking that let the time elapse away and let the scoreline remain the same. That is what matters. Well, we can see that the exchange seemed to be pretty devoid of intentions. It's like as if the lines need to be cleared by both sides. That was exactly what the kind of football that we were witnessing right now a few moments back. Jharkhand once again trying to press and snatch the ball in a bit of a higher territory than they have so far ventured into. And Punjab desperately keeping the ball at their feet, but the ball has been reclaimed by Jharkhand. And now a long ball comes floating in once again, straight into the arms of Harpreet Singh, who has so far had a great half. He didn't really have to break the sweat, he stayed strong, and he's kept things going in his favor. And now Punjab pushing for one last throw of the dice. towards the end of the first half. An opportunity for them. That's a brilliant piece of work. Takes an outside dribble, sends in a cross, setting himself for a shot. Takes one and slightly misses the woodwork. Could have been the opener of the day, but dragged inches wide of the post. Closest that Punjab coming in the first half to crack open that gate of objection that Jharkhand has managed to pose in front of them. That was a phenomenal effort nonetheless, brilliantly set up, but probably that could have come at a bit earlier stage. The shot was not well directed, it was not a comfortable effort, and that's the end of first half, and it's still all square at the Command Lampak main stadium between Punjab and Jharkhand, as both sides are still to get the opener of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to break for a while, this next following 10 minutes are for you, because we are going to return quickly again within a span of few minutes with another exciting 45 minutes of intense footballing action. That's halftime right now between Jharkhand and Punjab, and we will be returning shortly with the second half of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the second half of the contest between Jharkhand and Punjab. There are three substitutions that Punjab are right now resorting to. We'll try and confirm the substitutions for you. It has been a fine encounter in the first half where both the sides have come extremely close to scoring, but somehow they have failed to find the back of the net. And we'll try and showcase the numbers who were just introduced for the men in red. And this time on your screen, from the left to the right will be the men in maroon, and that is Punjab. Well, and on the screen, from the right to the left will be the men in green, Jharkhand. And it is this time Jharkhand who gets us underway from the right to the left. However, a poor exchange to start the second half with. But Punjab not really bringing out something significant either, allowing Jharkhand to regain possession of the ball. They're trying to play it down to that far left wing and now sends in a cross for Jharkhand. An opportunity there. The goalkeeper charges off his line and eventually collects it. An early save there forced by Harpreet Singh, stalling the chances that were created by Jharkhand. Once again, Jharkhand coming close this time early in the second half, but not successful in cracking open that defense. And while Punjab tried to attack from that right wing, it took a deflection of a Jharkhand player, but the final touch came off the Punjab player and as it rolled out of play for a goal kick in favor of Punjab, or rather in favor of Jharkhand. Jharkhand trying desperately to keep the ball away from their own defensive half. Punjab has been pressing a bit too much. It's just a minute into the second half, and Punjab has started with their signature press. The question is, all these efforts, all these belligerents, all the salvo that they are right now so desperate to stitch, will it bear fruits? Well, it definitely has bore a corner, so that's a good thing. It's a good sign for Punjab. And Jharkhand right now will have to defend with all ferociousness at the moment. They're all set to whip in that corner. Floats that corner into the mix. It goes to a goes to a Punjab player who wanted to take a volley, however, was not successful. Now, this was another golden opportunity for Jharkhand. Only if they could have created that pass on the first go. But the fact that it was denied by Punjab allowed Jharkhand to regroup from the back. A cross comes in from the right, but it will be evading all possible feet and heads if Jharkhand players who are converging upon the ball from all angles. Once again, the game's getting a bit too scrappy again at the midfield. Not really producing the much of a buzz that is needed. A Punjab player is once again down on the ground, and that is why the ball was cleared. The referee quickly running over to the player. It's good to see that he's rolling back up. It's Sandeep Singh who needs some attention at the moment. The physio is out there treating him. Both sides so far has posted a rippling display of football, but nonetheless, that opening goal is still to arrive. They have been extremely well balanced, both in the defense, the midfield, and in the attack as well. But when it comes to finding that touch of perfection, those finishing touches that would have allowed both the teams to surge ahead, that has lacked. And that is exactly what has so far kept both sides on the same planes. Both sides came close to scoring on multiple occasions. However, they were not able to utilize all the opportunities that came their way. And it applies for both Punjab and Jharkhand. Both have been overtly profligate. They've squandered away chances like anything. And right now, as the clock ticks by, Oh, it's a nice cross coming all the way from Punjab. A chance for them to try and create something significant. They managed to get a corner for them nonetheless. But that was a brilliant ball. The delivery that came tantalizingly close to the goal. And a sudden explosion from a Punjab player, just trying to get at the receiving end of it so that he could try and send it back towards the center, allowing a Punjab player to unload an effort. That kind of took Jharkhand a bit by surprise, but nonetheless, the defenders recovered well and traded it away for a corner. The corner floated into the mix. A header comes in, but it floats over the bar. No problems whatsoever for Jharkhand. That'll be easy for the goalkeeper. He takes notice of the same, takes a quick look at his teammates, and starts rolling the ball again. And now Jharkhand, they're trying to keep the ball in their way. They're trying to clear away the danger lines. They'll have to do it in a much more convincing manner. They have somehow right now been pegged back by Punjab in their own half, and that was exactly the story of the first half as well. Punjab started on an extremely aggressive note, forcing Jharkhand to bear the brunt of all that tempest that they had up front. But Jharkhand did a decent job of weathering it. And not only did they weather it, but they came back in even brighter liveries, attacking on all fours against a strong Punjab unit. And now the referee blowing the whistle there. There was a bit of a clipping and a yellow card coming out. We'll try and confirm the man who actually took the booking. It most likely was a tap on the shin bone for Shankar Rao. He's still getting some treatment from his fellow teammates. And he's back on his feet. There's an opportunity now for Jharkhand to maybe launch a free kick into the danger zone. The ball has actually stayed at the feet of Jharkhand. Takes a long ranger, but straight into the arms of an Alat Harpreet Singh. Puts in a staunch effort and collects it under the woodwork. So no troubles whatsoever right now for Punjab. And they can actually go forward on the attack. Jharkhand does a decent job of reclaiming the possession, putting in a crucial intervention in between. The ball's back at the feet of Punjab. Can actually try and stitch another opportunity. But Jharkhand does a decent job once again of waylaying the opportunity, laying claim to the possession for themselves. Sends the ball forward and rolls straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. Playing it out to the left now. And that can be a brilliant 1-2. Yes, it eventually took some time. The cross comes floating in from the left. Almost if this cross would have been in place, that could have been nudged home from point blank range by Punjab. Unfortunate, however, the cross was not on target, allowing Jharkhand to breathe a sigh of reprieve, a massive sigh of reprieve indeed. And heads it clear, however, does decently. Punjab once again sticking together those balls forward. Here's an opportunity. Gets past a couple of defenders and a phenomenal piece of defense there from Jharkhand. Putting in a staunch clearance. Timed to perfection. A second of miss there. A second of air there. Could have cost Jharkhand heftily. But what a phenomenal piece of defensive act. A stellar piece of block. Allowing Jharkhand to stay afloat in the game. Almost point blank range for Punjab to unload an effort towards the goal, but a brilliant piece of defending keeping Jharkhand afloat. But Punjab is relentless. They want to keep on coming forward. They want to attack on all cylinders. They want to unload whatever they have in their sails. They want to carry the wind that they have in their sails till that very moment. But as we have seen the first half of the game, Jharkhand initially weathers the storm, and eventually does manage to come back with a pretty strong counter blast that Punjab may not even be expecting. But at the moment, Jharkhand right now is a bit busy in defending. They have done a great job actually. They've shown the defensive solidarity. They've shown the integrity amongst their defenders, where they have been pretty cohesive. They have danced a tango in cohesion with each other and absolutely timed it to perfection. That has kept Punjab at bay until now. But only time shall reveal whether Punjab can actually force open the doors of the goal that Jharkhand has very sternly locked in. They have literally bolted it up tight so that not even one single opportunity can crack open that door. But again, no matter how strong of a defense you have, no matter what kind of defenders you have, at the end of the day, it's a belief that something can be done. It's a belief that things can happen. It's a belief that goals can be scored no matter the opposition you're up against. Here's Jharkhand on the attack now. You're trying to build something from the right. Does a decent piece of run, sends in a brilliant cross, however, straight into the arms of Harpreet Singh whatsoever. No troubles. Harpreet Singh sends it forward again. It's a quick ball together. Keeps the ball under control. And now Jharkhand just trying to keep the ball away from the Punjab players. Almost ended up losing possession. But fortunate that it did not fall at the feet of another Punjab player. It was taken care of by Jharkhand. Jharkhand living dangerously at the moment, dangling from the edge by a very slender thread. Another long ball, and the ball's fallen back at the feet of Punjab. This is an opportunity that they're looking forward. Sends in a brilliant chip. However, no player was there to meet it with substantial force. The ball has been recovered by Punjab, who sends in a cross at a pretty dangerous juncture. Once again, Punjab trying desperately to keep the ball at their feet, but Jharkhand sticking a foot out and ensuring that they are clearing the lines of danger. The ball's back with Punjab again. The second half so far has belonged to Punjab. The first 10 minutes, despite that Jharkhand's early attack, it is Punjab who has dictated the game in the second half firmly. Once again, another brilliant piece of dribble, another lovely cross. And it's received the player at the far right. The ball stays with Jharkhand. It stays alive. It stays in the attacking zone. It keeps on lingering. A shot comes floating in straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. Phenomenal piece of save. An opportunity just coming on closer and closer. Punjab keeps on prancing down those wings, making life a lot more difficult for Jharkhand. This is a golden opportunity. Once again, the first starts letting Punjab down. Jharkhand is right now living right on the edge. They are living by the edge of the sword, and they will have to survive, it feels like, and they are doing a decent job of survival for sure. But right now, at the moment, it seems that all their attacking intent has somehow withered away, and Punjab is calling all the shots, running rings around the Jharkhand defense with consummates. Another substitution happening here for Punjab, and it will be number 8 coming into the field in place of number 16. Punjab wants more attackers on their side. They want a lot more force while they go to the attacking unit. Punjab waiting all the way. It was Jang Bahadur Singh who came on for Punjab in place of Sandeep Singh. Once again, another opportunity tried to be created by Punjab, but not really well executed, allowing Jharkhand to regain possession of the ball. Here's the confirmation of the change. Quickly sends another brilliant ball forward. This can be dangerous. The goalkeeper came out of his line, but the flag did go up. Once again, Jharkhand under all possible heat, but this time the Punjab player was a bit too quick off the line. The goalkeeper, or rather the Jharkhand goalkeeper Ankit Kujur, was way too quick off the line, and eventually that is what allowed him to get the ball back in his favor. Otherwise, that could have been some serious danger. And Punjab comes forward again with another chance knocking on the door, but once again wasted away. Now, one thing that Punjab will have to understand is no matter all these chances that they are creating, if they are unable to convert them, if they keep on frittering away the chances, then that can be some serious problem later in the game if Jharkhand manages to find a way back and even score a goal. Now, here's an opportunity for a cross to be sent in from the right. The ball stays with Jharkhand, sends in a ball. However, a very tame effort being deposited at the feet of Punjab, and right now Punjab can surge forward. This is the chance. However, the race between the defender and the attacker was eventually won by the defender of Jharkhand. And now Jharkhand sends in a brilliant cross from the right. And the Punjab defense still standing tall. Now Jharkhand has started coming off the block. They were under pressure for quite a while in the second half. And now they want to ask a few questions of their own. They want to pen a counter blast of their own. They've had enough of friction from Punjab already. Can Jharkhand try and change the narrative of the game? Cross comes in floating from the left. However, it evades a player close to the goal. Another opportunity tried by Jharkhand to try and crack open the Punjab goal, but the goalkeeper Harpreet Singh once again standing tall and comfortably collecting it. The ball now stays with Punjab. The flag has stayed down. That means it's another opportunity in the making, but straight into the arms of Ankit Kujor. That is some serious, decent football from the goalkeeper of Jharkhand at the moment. However, he hasn't been tested that firmly either. So most of the opportunities that Punjab has created has either been deflected away by the Jharkhand rear guard, or they most likely have went forward and squandered their opportunities away. So that's another thing that needs to be kept in the mind while we are talking about this game. Punjab has another throw-in opportunity. A long throw comes in. Jharkhand takes care of it. The ball, however, has fallen back in favor of Punjab. Punjab forcing a cross here, sends in a brilliant cross, and a glancing header, however, flies over the woodwork, allowing Jharkhand to breathe again. Now that is some seriously well disciplined football here from Jharkhand, but once again, they have to find that opener. They need that. If that opener does not arrive, no matter whatsoever they have been doing, it will not count at the end of the day. And now Jharkhand coming close to scoring. They are converging onto that goal bound, and effort comes floating in. The goalkeeper of Punjab putting in a full stretch dive there after a long time he was tested. And eventually the ball fizzled away for a goal kick. That was quite a cracker of a chance, however. Absolutely brilliant effort, but not on target. He's getting a bit too scrambling out there. Just keeping as calm as they can right now. It has been a very fast-paced encounter. Everything in this game has happened except for that all-important goal. Both the teams have been electric, have been sensational, and yet somehow, despite all the belly grins, despite all the salvo, The net has not yet been opened. There's a chance for Jharkhand. Sends in a lovely cross, a heading opportunity. But once again, frittered away by Jharkhand. But the ball's back in Jharkhand's favor. Takes a long ranger. But it was nowhere close to a player that could have called itself across, or it was nowhere close to the goal leader that could have tested Harpreet at least for a while. At 64 minutes in the clock, and as things stands, we are still locked in an impasse at the Command Lumpak main stadium. Command Lumpak main stadium, rather. Well, it's a bright Sunday afternoon with both teams just playing out a decent game of football. Both teams still to find the back of the net something that can provide or that can act as an impetus for these sides. It'll be interesting to see how these teams respond. It'll be interesting to see how these two teams can actually go forward. Here's a chance for Punjab from the right, and an opener has arrived. A bit of a dummy leads to the fall of Jharkhand. It kept on knocking. The doors were knocked louder than ever. And after all, that opener has arrived in favor of Punjab. All the salvo, all the gung-ho has finally come to pass. It was a brilliant, brilliant finish. But more of that, it was more of a nudge to be honest. But what mattered was that dummy. It was the dummy that forced the goalkeeper to put in a dive earlier than he would have expected to. And eventually, the ball being rattled into the back of the net, allowing Punjab to draw first blood in the game. They kept on knocking on the doors louder than ever. And the door has finally gave way to the incessant pressure that was piling upon the Jharkhand defense for a while. That happened. We are back in the game again. Substitution happening as well. And now a corner in favor of whips in the corner into the mix. The ball stays with Jharkhand, but Punjab quickly clattering on to the Jharkhand players, taking away any opportunity that can right now stay at their feet because they have a slender lead to protect. Punjab has managed to get their noses up ahead, and right now they can probably try and find up that opener that they are looking forward to, or probably that equalizer that Jharkhand has been looking so desperately for. Punjab, on the contrary, they have managed to draw first blood. Medical help has now been summoned for both the players who are down at the moment. Well, there has been some challenge of a technicality that is right now being brought in. And Punjab's back on the ball again. They're trying to bring the game back. And yes, we are back. Again, apologies for the technical glitch. This is a chance at the other end that we are trying to show here a few moments back. The second half, it was very fast-paced action that kept on happening. Punjab kept on coming close on multiple occasions. And this was the chance. This was the goal. That dummy was the one that proved to be the unraveling for Jharkhand. Goalkeeper took the fact, he went for that bait, that he was almost going for the shot. So he put in that dive that probably could have thwarted the opportunity. And eventually it was a player onto that far right who pegged it home. Right now the ball's back in favor. And the game's back. It's almost 70 minutes on the clock. There's another player who needs some medical treatment now. With every passing minute, it's understandable. It's not that cold either. And when you keep on playing, when you continue to sustain all the momentum for the 90 minutes, knocks like these can happen. Again, at the end of the day, football is a body contact game. So there are times when you will take a hit, where you'll take a knock, and you still have to stand up. Now, the fact is that he still wants to be back in the game. It's Rohit Sheikh right now for Punjab, who's taken a knock on the knee, or most likely on the shin. And it's Jharkhand who's restarted the game again. Plays a forward ball. The ball's back with Jharkhand again. However, not too much avail. The ball's gone straight into the arms of the goalkeeper for Punjab, who sends it downtown. Jharkhand desperate to clear away the ball. They do not want further catastrophe to befall them. They continue to struggle. They continue to try and force Punjab out of their own half. Right now, it doesn't seem like that they'll have the luxury of doing that. And the substitution here that was forced, it was Rohit Sheikh who had to be taken off due to the injury that he sustained a few moments back. And it is Abhishek Rattu, the man who came on for Punjab. Punjab keeps the ball in their favor, sends in a low cross, still knocking on the doors, goes for the shot. But this time the ball won't really be rolling into the back of the net. The opportunity was there. However, the execution was not correct. A corner nonetheless for Punjab. Floats it. The ball's fallen back for Punjab again. However, not exactly in a zone that could have seemed threatening. This time the goalkeeper of Jharkhand, Ankit Kujur, darting forward to collect the ball. And that's a bit of an entanglement there. That won't really be bothering him much. Jharkhand right now being outmuscled by Punjab, literally. They now open up that impregnable wall right now that Jharkhand has in place. They've tried hard, for sure. They've tried to showcase that attacking intent that they have in their repertoire. But some other, that precision that you need to open up a defense in lacking. This is that you look forward to haven't been that great either. From Jharkhand, they were pretty decent in the first half, but the second half has somehow seen them switch off completely. Punjab putting in all those staunch dives and blocks, everything that they can at their own behest to force open more goals for themselves. The push continues. The ball stays with Punjab. They're taking their time. We head into the final 15 minutes of the contest. And right now, the pass was intercepted by Jharkhand. They move forward. They move forward in pursuit of that all-important opener for themselves, or even if you can call it the equalizer that can get them back in the hunt. Jharkhand coming from that right wing, gets the ball in their control, quickly looks around, passes it towards the central channel, passes it further forward, drives it forward rather. The ball stays with Jharkhand. A brilliant cross, however, Punjab dealing with it. Not decent enough. A long-range effort coming in, however, not on target. And that won't be bothering Harpreet either. So as things stand, it's 75 minutes on the clock. It's 1-0 right now in favor of Punjab. And it's still a long way from the finish line. Believe me, when we say this, it's just a very slender lead. There's still a lot of drama remaining in this contest, a lot of thrill and a lot of excitement still to come, a lot of windings awaiting us all as these two teams battle it out with all at the Command Lampak Main Stadium in the second fixture of this day at this venue. It's a Group 6 fixture between Jharkhand and Punjab, and right now Punjab has the lead for themselves. Jharkhand, no matter how decent they have been in the defense, of late their defense has managed, or rather started opening up all those small crevices that are now turning into huge voids that will need some plugging in if they need to thwart Punjab at the moment. Once again, not a decent piece of header there. He was unable to control the header. He wanted to force his marker off from his body, but at the end of the day, decent piece of defending there from Jharkhand. And the ball rolls out of play, allowing Punjab to get a throw in for themselves. They'll take their time. They are right now not in a hurry because the lead that they have, it isn't a pretty grandiose one that they will have the luxury of going forward and playing at all guns or bringing their all forwards together in the four. But they'll have to be very calculative in their approach. They'll have to be focused. If they can steal a few seconds with these maneuvers, they'll probably try and take them. It's going to be a long throw here from Punjab. Jharkhand right now looking at a mound of questions at the moment. After somewhat of a modest display in the second half, they couldn't really match up the tempo that they conjured in the first. However, this is a decent chase for the Jharkhand attacker, but the Punjab defense doing another phenomenal job here, clearing away the lines, giving away, despite imparting a throw in favor of Jharkhand. At the end of the day, it won't be something pretty titanic that they will like to have on their conscience. A brilliant cross once again coming in from Jharkhand from the right wing. But the Punjab defenders being absolutely resilient, being absolutely staunch in their approach, that they will not allow Jharkhand to create an infringement or an infraction that easy in the game. And this time the ball rolls out of play. An opportunity that they wanted for themselves, Jharkhand. There was quite a race for that player. He wanted to get the ball at his feet, but nonetheless he was not able to reach there on time. A throw in now in favor of Punjab as we head towards the final 10 minutes of regulation time. Another throw in here for Punjab, and this time from a much closer range at goal. However, there will be a substitution happening first. I'll quickly try and confirm the substitution. It's rather a twin substitution here happening for Jharkhand. It's interesting to see the substitutions. It is Ghanashyam Murmu, a defender, and Bikram Sankokisku, another defender, coming into the game, trying to avert the avalanche of Punjab attacks that they are right now up against. Short passes being played between them. And now a throw in here. A long throw in coming from Punjab. But they won't be successful in getting the ball in their favor. The referee, however, has given the throw in back in the favor of Punjab. It seems like a free kick actually. It is a free kick. Or rather throw in. So apologies for the same. The clarity was that it was a throw in, and now Jharkhand has the ball back in control, but Punjab will regain possession of the same shortly after Jharkhand managed to get the ball in their favor. And that's some decent defending from Jharkhand, however. After conceding the goal, they have got back to their reckoning defensive selves. They're once again starting to showboat the solidarity that they had in the defense. Here's the substitution confirmation. Bikram Sankokisku coming on for Shankar Rao. Oh, that's some staunch defending there from Jharkhand, not allowing the through balls to make way into the heart of the opposition or of their own defense. And Ghanashyam Murmu coming on for Shankar Kishku. Now Punjab, this can be another great opportunity. He takes a turn, but that turn was a bit too much than he would have expected. A cross comes floating in, but straight into the arms of Ankit Kujor, the goalkeeper of Jharkhand, making it look very easy, very effortless, but it needed some saving, of course. Punjab just taking their time, and eventually they clear away the lines without much of a hustle. The coach making all the decisions there, the coach asking his players to not give up on hope, try and fight as much as they can, because at the end of the day, that is what matters. Fighting till that last breath, trying to showcase whatever they have, trying to bear down their arsenal with the hope of getting that equalizer. They'll take their time for the throw. They'll try and make a long throw. It's Raisin Hanstar with that throw, an opportunity. The ball bobbling in front of the goal mouth, but not too much danger avail. for Jharkhand, and this time the goalkeeper Harpreet Singh, he'll come out of his line and comfortably collect the ball. Simple at the end of the day. A bit of confusion amongst themselves. However, does a decent job of capturing the ball, but the ball's fallen back for Punjab. It's quite a race down that right wing. Can he keep the ball in the play? He does. And now he sends in a brilliant cross. However, none of the Punjab players were even close to the ball that right now went out of bounds, giving away a throw in favor of Jharkhand. Also, that required leeway to breathe at the moment, to breathe a sigh of reprieve that somehow hasn't been available much for Jharkhand in the second half. Punjab has really made life pretty much of a terror show for the men in green. And they come again. They keep on knocking on the doors, looking for that insurance strike, hoping to bury it 6 feet under. Sends another brilliant cross towards that far right. And this time it's the woodwork that denies them. And the goalkeeper denied them a second time. Oh, everything is happening. Yeah, every single thing. Punjab still manages to keep on coming forward, and this time the goalkeeper, Ankit Kujor, eventually coming out. This was the opportunity. Fine shot. The goalkeeper was beaten. Saved by the woodwork in time. And at the Kumar Lampak main stadium, it is absolute crazy madness that's happening right now. Punjab still desperate to find that insurance goal, wherein Jharkhand are saving themselves over and over again. However, Punjab player is down there seeking some medical help, and the referee quickly calling over the physio, just hoping that it is not something serious. This has so far been a good game of football between both sides. However, the number of goals that has been scored has been pretty much on the lower side. Punjab has been the team with the solitary goal of the day. That came after a phenomenal dummy that their players were managed to pull off in front of the goal that forced the opposition goalkeeper Ankit Kujor into commitment, eventually allowing Punjab to find the entire net gaping at them. All they needed to do was just poke the ball home from close range, and they didn't pull off any mistake with that. Just a few moments back, however, they were denied by the woodwork. They came menacingly close towards scoring. The goalkeeper was beaten as well. However, they couldn't get past the woodwork as the ball rattled off it and came as a rebound. Another opportunity did fall at the feet of Punjab, but they were unable to convert it. A cross comes in from the right, however, before Punjab could have actually put in that header that would have created the difference. The defense of Jharkhand standing tall this time, clearing away the opportunity, snatching it away from the heads of Punjab. A cross comes in! A glorious header, however, it was dragged wide, and the scoreline would still remain 1-0 in favor of Punjab. No matter all the salvo, somehow the ball refuses to go into the back of the net for a second time. But nonetheless, this has been an exciting game of football. This has been an exciting exchange of attack and defense. This has been an exciting exchange of two sides who were willing to put everything on the line. This has been a pretty opening encounter, like a pretty open encounter. Both the teams haven't tried to make it cagey. They have actually taken the risk. They have upped the ante. And even though Jharkhand couldn't really get dividends, in the second half, they haven't been that phenomenal. But Punjab did manage to find that opener, and right now, probably as we are heading into the dying embers of the game, we are like not sure, but most likely, in all likely circumstances, Punjab will have to be content with that solitary goal that got their noses ahead in the game and can probably even be the match winner of the day. A chance here for Jharkhand again, a golden opportunity indeed. The goalkeeper of Punjab, Harpreet Singh, once again coming out of his line to deny Jharkhand a shy at an equalizer. The best possible chance for Jharkhand to try and get themselves back in the game was right now, right here. But Harpreet Singh forcing out of his line, charging out of his line, paring down the angle, and eventually putting in an absolutely sublime save to deny Jharkhand. The corner comes floating in, the ball still stays with Jharkhand. The danger is not yet over, it keeps on lingering around. The danger zone, and now the goalkeeper comes out of his line and eventually collects the ball. It's been a pretty exciting game, a pretty exciting 45 minutes of football from both sides. Despite the first 15 minutes solely belonging to Punjab, Jharkhand did manage to come back in the game. Even though they are trailing in the goal, the kind of football that they have staged, it is rather safe to say that as the tournament keeps on progressing, if Jharkhand can find a finisher for themselves, if Jharkhand can accidentally find someone who would step up to the job of putting the ball into the back of the net, they are a pretty decent side. Somehow they have lacked those finishing touches. Somehow they have lacked the goals that they would have wanted, that would have made them elated at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, no matter how good you are, no matter how phenomenal of a team you are, if you're not finding the back of the net, none of it would count. Now, this is another opportunity for Jharkhand. Not a decent collection at all. That should have been killed with the first touch in the box itself. But no, somehow Jharkhand players fails to keep it under control and Punjab regains possession. Ball's back with Punjab again. We have completed the regulation time. Punjab on the move, this time from the right, sends in a brilliant cross. Oh my word, once again, this effort was tougher to miss than to score, but somehow Punjab still couldn't get the required connection. And Jharkhand getting a bit too fortunate. If they manage to get that equalizer from here, if Punjab will only have to blame themselves with the kind of opportunities that they have missed. What a glorious cross from the right, and yet somehow the striker could not poke the ball into the back of the net. There's another player down who needs some attention there. The referee quickly rushing over to him to confirm that is he okay. Can he continue for the upcoming few seconds? Because the game hasn't got much shelf life left in it anymore. It's 1-0 right now in favor of Punjab. Jharkhand have tried, but not hard enough that can budge the Punjab rearguard. A few moments ago, they had the best opportunity of the day, where they were on one with the goalkeeper, and yet somehow all they could conjure was slam it straight at the arms of an advancing Harpreet Singh. Throw in now that was taken by Jharkhand. Jharkhand is still desperate to try and find something out of this fixture. Maybe a point. That'll be nothing short of a victory for them after trailing throughout the game. But if they want that goal, they'll have to show that grittiness in them. They'll have to show that determination, that hunger to find the back of the net. A lovely ball that was sent forward, however, the Jharkhand attacker was definitely a mile behind the ball, and in that given scope of time, it was definitely not possible for him to reach the ball and try and get something onto it that can force a net. A brilliant chance, however, drilled inches wide of the woodwork. What a shot on the turn. Absolutely glorious from Punjab. However, unfortunate that the ball did not find the back of the net. And this was an absolutely sizzling Shahid goal from Punjab, almost on the cusp of scoring their second. But as fate would have it, that ball was not going in. Well, I believe another player has been knocked down. Just to give you all a heads up, ladies and gentlemen, the right now the Manipur leg of the Group 6 fixtures of Hero 76 NFC Santosh Trophy is brought to you live by the official broadcasting partner, SportsKPI YouTube channel. Now, in order to watch all Manipur games or Manipur leg games for the ongoing Santosh Trophy, we would request you to like, share, and subscribe to the official YouTube channel of SportsKPI. You can also watch the highlights of the game as well alongside the live fixtures. We are almost in the dying embers of the contest between Jharkhand and Punjab. It has so far been a fine encounter. Jharkhand a bit too much on the unfortunate side. However, they still have the chance. The ball is still at their feet. Can they unload an effort that can trouble Punjab? Cross coming in from the right. A very emaciated effort at the end of the day. And now the ball straight away rolling into the arms of the goalkeeper of Jharkhand, Ankit Kujur. And it rolls out of bounds. So it's a throw in now in favor of Punjab. They'll take all the time in the world. They do not have anything to hurry about. They know that they have almost bagged the bragging rights of the contest. They'll just need to elapse a few more seconds and they are good to go. The game still continues and Punjab on the offensive again. However, it'll be Jharkhand will probably reach the ball, try and launch something forward, maybe a last bite at the cherry, a last throw of the dice. Can they open it up? Sends in across towards that far left. It sends a nice ball but repelled away by Punjab, and there's a chance for Punjab to try and build something, but I believe that there was a bit of a clipping that happened, kind of a foul. That will probably give them the opportunity to launch another free kick. Jharkhand almost have all their players up. Desperate to find that equalizer. They've tried very hard, but that is it. The referee has blown the final whistle, and Punjab would now finally breathe the sigh of reprieve. They will be a happy team. There will be a few tears of joy as well, if you may. But this was a terrific encounter, an excellent show of domination from the men in red in the second half that eventually allowed them to walk away with the bragging rights against Jharkhand. Jharkhand trying their very best, but eventually failing to find out anything for themselves. And ladies and gentlemen, let me once again remind you all, this contest was brought to you live by the official broadcasting partner of all the Manipur games for the Group 6 fixtures, and that is SportsKPI. Do not forget to check them out and also like, share, and subscribe so that you can keep on watching these games live on our channel. Not only just the live games, we also have a packaged highlights for you that will actually go ahead and help you to relive the game. And that's the official confirmation. Jharkhand 0, Punjab 1. And it was Bhupinder Singh with a 66-minute strike that helped Punjab to walk away with the bragging rights. And that should be all from today. We will return with another day of exciting fixtures a day from now. Till then, stay happy, stay tuned, and wish you all a very happy remaining Sunday as well. Thank you everyone for joining in. It was absolutely brilliant getting in touch with you all. Thank you everyone. Stay safe. Take care.